This year, an election year, the funds allocated by the European Parliament to the political groups represented in it were paid out on a half-yearly basis rather than annually. The June election was a game changer, with some, mostly right-wing groups, winning seats in the chamber and others losing, such as the Greens and the Liberals of the Renew group. The bulk of these funds is distributed in proportion to the number of MEPs in the group. During the 6-month period, the European Parliament has paid out 31 million euros to the 7 political groups and to non-attached members. The European People's Party, as the biggest group, received more than 8 million euros. The Social Democrats received almost 6 million, and the far-right, Patriots for Europe, received 3.7 million. At the bottom of the scale, the Europe of Sovereign Nations group, which has 25 MEPs, received 1.17 million euros.
The European Parliament allocates around 65 million euros a year for the support of the political groups. Most of it is distributed proportionally, so 97.5%. 2.5% is distributed in equal shares, but the bulk is distributed in proportion to the number of members of European Parliament that the political group has. So bigger groups get more funding, smaller groups get less funding.
The European Parliament's budget is the only source of funding for political groups and non-attached members. The funds are used to cover administrative and operational costs. They explicitly cannot be used to support national political parties or to finance election campaigns.
We need to massively invest.
However, the funds have been misused in the past, and Parliament was forced to implement stricter controls.
In Denmark, the Danish People's Party has used this group funding to support the Facebook campaigns in the run-up to the Danish election, Danish national elections. There have also been similar cases in France, for example, with the Front National back then, so it's quite some time ago, where group funding was also misused for the purpose of the national party and national candidates.
Other funds from the European Parliament are paid directly to MEPs in order to pay their assistants' salaries.